Oh, hey, you're here. So, I'm sure you guys have all seen this hype on YouTube about these Chinese diesel heaters. People are putting them everywhere, rooftop tents, their vans, motorhomes, using them to heat their tents at night. So I did what any other red-blooded American would do when there's a bunch of hype about something. I went out and bought one. Let's check it out. Okay, so a little backstory here. I have a camping trip in 2 days. I'm bringing my daughter with me. It's going to be down into the 30s at night, and it's going to be high in the 60s during the day. We've had, for Southern California, crazy weather lately. We've had snow down to 1,000 feet. It's been really cold around here. So I knew my little buddy heater wasn't going to cut it. And with that being said, I've seen all the hype on the YouTubes about Chinese diesel heaters. So I thought, you know what, let me try and find one and see what all the hype's about. Now, trying to find one that would get here on time for my trip was difficult. They were very slim pickings. Most of them are a couple weeks out. This one's configured a little different than the ones I've seen reviews for, so I figured I'd throw it on here. We'll check out the quality and just kind of see what they're all about. So let's go ahead and get into this here. Go ahead and open this box. Yeah. You know what? I think there's an easier way to do this. Okay, that was much easier. It's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like watching people opening boxes on YouTube. It's like watching cars rust or paint drying, or you know what I mean. But here's the unit. Pretty light, pretty small. A lot of the ones I've seen are taller, the red ones. This one's just a side-by-side configuration, so you have your heater here, your fuel tank here. It does have a little level indicator here. You can see your fuel level. It's not very heavy. It did come a little damaged. This vent here is broken. I'll probably just glue it or epoxy it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like I said, I needed it in 2 days, so here it is. So yeah, not bad. I like the size, pretty compact. It is a 4-port. I wanted a single port, couldn't get one in time. Exhaust pipe. Does come with a fancy little turbo muffler here with some hose clamps and some brackets. We'll see how that goes. Intake tube. Let's see. So feet I need to put on. Here's the intake. Little noise air filter. The intake. Now one thing that I find is a little odd is it came with 2 tubes. And it has 4 outputs. So that's kind of weird. But maybe you can cut them. I don't know. I'm probably going to come up with something to port 4 into 1 just to bring it inside my tent. I have a Gazelle T4. So I'm going to figure something out on that. But one thing, it comes with this nifty remote control, I guess, so you don't have to be outside like a Mercedes key or something. I don't know. That's kind of cool. One thing that it does have that I haven't seen on other units is it does come with a power supply. So it's an inverter from 110 to 12 volt. So that's pretty cool. So if you're going to run this in a shop or or somewhere where you have a generator or something like that, you wouldn't need to worry about 12 volts. I have a Jackery. I could run it off the Jackery, but it also has provisions for wiring up straight 12 volt. And I have a small deep cycle battery that I use for some lighting and some other things at camp. So I'll probably use that. Frank, hold on a second. Frank, I'm trying to make a video here. Can you give it like 10 minutes? So this is a Chinese diesel heater in a nutshell. I'm probably gonna assemble it, fire it up in the shop, make sure everything works. I'm gonna take it camping this weekend and give it a full rundown. So we'll see you then, and let's hope it works. survived a frigid California high desert weekend. It was frosty. The Chinese diesel heater pulled its weight. It worked flawlessly. I ran it off the Jackery 300. I ran it on high the first night and low the second night, and it used about 2/3 of a tank of fuel. But really, I have no complaints, man. It kept the Gazelle tent toasty. As far as the heater itself, I did add some wood blocks to the legs to get it up off the ground. That gave me room to run my exhaust and my intake out of the bottom. I did run my 4 outlets into a single dryer hose. I used some expanding foam to just kind of seal that up, and the thing worked great. The only drawback I do see with it is packing it. If you have a Jeep or something like that, you're overlanding, it's going to take up some room. And you'll probably want to be disassembling it every time you load it up. But with me, it goes in the back of the Expedition. It does take up some room, but I mean, I have plenty of room. So for my setup, it works great. I do try and improve something every single time I go. And this time it was comfort in the tent, and it worked great. I have no complaints. For $140, I say if you're on the fence, do it. You're not going to be disappointed. Other than that, let me know what you guys want to see on these videos. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and leave a comment. If you like this video, press the like button. If you didn't like this video, press the like button to let me know. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to get a little more frequent with the videos. So leave me comments. Let me know what you want to see, what you want me to talk about. Any questions, I'll try and answer them in the comments. If not, if I get enough of them, I'll make a video about it. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you taking your time. And give me some feedback. Let me know. I'd love to know what you think about all this. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.